The Penguin Who Wore Mittens. Finn was a penguin, but not just any penguin. He was the only penguin in all of Antarctica who wore mittens. He loved his little red mittens. They kept his flippers toasty warm against the icy wind. The other penguins waddled by, their flippers bare and cold. "Why do you wear those silly things?" they would squawk. "Penguins don't need mittens." They would shake their heads and waddle away. Finn tried to ignore them, but their words made him feel small. He sat on a lonely ice floe and pulled off his mittens. Immediately, the cold wind bit at his flippers, and a shiver ran through him. He quickly put them back on. That night, a great blizzard rolled in. The wind howled and the snow swirled so thick you couldn't see your own beak. The other penguins huddled together, their flippers tucked in close, shivering from the cold. But Finn was warm. His mittens were a little shield against the storm. He saw his friends shivering and knew he had to help. He waddled over to the huddle, his little red mittens a bright spot in the whiteout. With his warm, mittened flippers, he began to dig. He dug and dug, pushing the snow aside until he had created a small, cozy cave in the snowdrift. "Come inside," he called to his friends. One by one, the shivering penguins waddled into the snow cave. The wind couldn't reach them there, and the air was still and calm. They looked at Finn, not with confusion, but with gratitude. When the sun rose the next morning, the storm was gone. The world was quiet and still again, but this time, it was filled with the happy chattering of penguins who were all safe and warm. "Finn," one penguin said, "your mittens saved us. Where can we get some?" Finn smiled. He showed them a special kind of soft, dry moss he had found, perfect for making warm little mittens. From that day on, many penguins in Antarctica wore mittens. And Finn, the penguin who wore mittens, was no longer just the penguin who was different. He was the penguin who was a hero and a friend.